Are we live? I think we are. Hey, it's Coach Manny, and it's another Friday. Whoop, there we go. We're live now. If you heard some of that before, don't worry about it. We're here. We're live, and we're thank you for being here with us today as we get ready to talk about reflections. And reflection is nothing more than a simple fact of think about what transpired. It's just amazing the results that you will see. Hey, it's Coach Manny. Like always, we're glad you're with us here on our Friday at noon training session because our objective here is to give you some tools, some processes, some ideas, some stuff to make you even more successful than you already are. And today, I want to spend today's session talking about reflection creates amazing results on this hot summer day. Looks like the weather's not going to impact our broadcast today, but hey, so let's get started. And remember, we're on the website, right? CoachManny.com. All the information that you need to run your business more successful. And let me just grab this. I think I have it in here. Yeah. We're still waiting for the copies to come in. So don't forget, get your copy of the book. Make a decision, will you please? This is a tremendous tool to help you in the process. So whether you want it on Kindle or you want the paperback, either one, they're both out there now. And we're excited about it. We also are excited about our new leadership training. I'll be working with my longtime friend. We've been working together decades, Bob Zecca and I. And Bob and I will be doing some tremendous leadership training. So if you have an organization and you need some leadership training, you need to connect up with me or with Bob if you know Bob, and we'll show you how that's going to happen. So let's talk about reflection, though. That's why we're here today. So I want you to stop and I want you to reflect on this morning, on this week, on this month, or maybe this year. I want you to take a few moments to think about what has transpired. Reflect on the week. Try to understand, how has this week been? If you're watching this live, it's Friday at noon. If you're watching it recorded, it could be anytime. You'll be amazed at what'll happen when you just stop a minute, take a look, think about it, and reflect on what's going on. We run so fast in life, don't we? I mean, we are like moving at 100 miles an hour today. I mean, the coronavirus has slowed us down a little bit, but you know what? I'm back out there now, and I see people moving fast once again. We run so fast in life that so much of the important stuff you don't see unless you take a few minutes to reflect. It just zooms right by us. Some of the greatest ideas, some of the best ways we could help people, some of the best things we can do, they just zoom right by us if we don't take time to reflect. What if we took just a few minutes? We might see something that we've been missing. That something could change our lives. Today, I want you to start using reflection in your life and watch with amazement at what happens. I'm going to show you 3 simple principles, and I can tell you, I use this. I learned a lot of this from John Maxwell, watching John Maxwell and learning from Maxwell's process, and he is a big proponent of reflection. And every day, at the end of the day, in my notebook, I'll write a point or two down, or as you'll see, we have a couple other techniques here, but I'll just take a moment and reflect. And sometimes I'm just amazed. I'm like, When I go back a week later and look at that, I completely forgot it. But there it is, because I captured it and I reflected on it, and it might just change my life. So, let me share with you today 3 simple things you can do, and I will guarantee you they will change your life. You can take that one to the bank. Number 1, at the end of every day, I want you to take 3 minutes. That's it. Just 3 minutes. And I want you to reflect, and I want you to think on the things you did and the things that happened today. Take them in. Just let them flow through you. Go through the day and just walk through your day. Take them in. See if there are any things you need to keep with you before this day goes away. Things you need to write down that you might want to share down the road. Things you might need to research. Things you might need to change. Capture them. The method I use is real simple. I sit down and I reflect from the time I got up till right now. And I just walk through simply, quickly, as I said, 3 minutes. And if there's something that pops up, I write it down, I capture it. And at the end of the week, well, I'll show you the rest later. So that's all I want you to do every day. Start today. Capture. Number 2 is we run so fast that a lot of times things just pass us by. And one of the things I do, and it's a little dangerous sometimes, I think, is I always have a little notebook with me, or at least an index card with me, and in my pocket. And even when I'm driving or whatever, or when I'm wherever, I will, and some idea or some saying or something hits me, and I say, stop. And I just try to write a few words down so I don't lose that thought. I also, when I'm not driving or so, I also have Evernote on my phone, and I love that tool. Evernote on my phone, on my laptop, on my tablet. It's the same one, and I put that information in there. Evernote's a great little tool, and from a reflection standpoint, you can write stuff. I don't care what medium you use. When something hits you, or somebody says something, or you hear something, or you just capture it. I don't know. Maybe it means nothing, and then 90% of the time it means nothing. But that 10% is the changer for your life. You may not have time to reflect on it right now, but you need to capture it and you need to write it down so you can take it in later. You can think about it later. You will be amazed at the stuff you see in your notes many times at the end of the day or at the end of the week when I go back and I look and I say, completely lost that thought. And here it is. And wow! Some things only appear once. So don't miss capturing them. Great ideas can be lost if we don't capture them. You can determine yay or nay later. Just capture. You know what? I have one more. But just take a moment. If this stuff is impacting you, if you're watching this stuff and you're saying, this is me, this is where I want to go, I want to grow, I want to build my organization, then you need to set up 15 minutes with me and just go to the website, schedule 15 minutes, and let's talk. And let's see if we can help you. We have some new, simple processes that'll change your life. CoachManny.com. Let's have a discussion and see if we can help you. But anyway, let's keep going. Weekly reflection. Okay, so now you've written the stuff down as it happens, right? And at the end of every day, you've also captured the stuff, right? So you're doing good. Now, at the end of the week, and now what I want you to do is I want you to take maybe 10 minutes. And if you follow our 90 days to success or our weekly planning process, you know that one of the first things we do at the end when we start to plan next week is we reflect on the past week. We go through what we accomplished. We take a moment and we're thankful for what we got done and stuff like that. The reflection can be added into that process, right? Every week, go back and look at the reflections from the weeks, the things you wrote down, the things that were important. Maybe think about something that you missed. Let them come to your mind, because this is the truly amazing impact stuff. Take a few minutes and understand, well, why did this impact me? Throw it out. Why did this impact me? Oh my gosh, I missed that. Wow, I almost lost that. If I hadn't taken a moment to reflect on it, much will flow out of you automatically. But so much gets missed when you don't take the time to do this. But when you do take time, it just comes up to the surface, and it can change your business, your life, and so much more. You know, I've been working with some of the best people out there, in the area of reflection. And it just hit me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to share this with my own group, because I learned so much when I got a chance to work with people on reflection, that I felt it was important for me to share that with you. It's not my concept. It's just one that I learned out there that I think is so important for all of us. We move so fast, much too fast. So, truly, today's tool training is about this tool called reflection. You need to add it to your box of success. It will fill ways. It's just amazing ways to help and to lead. Great leaders take time to reflect on what happened. They take time to reflect on the people, the places, and the process. And they always take time to reflect with this question in their minds: what if? What if I did that? What if I went down that path? What if I tried this? What if? If you are looking to lead your teams to great victory in business, I want to have a conversation with you. Just take 15 minutes, okay? And let me share with you the leadership approach used by Coach Manny. And that leadership approach is very simple. We have what we call covert leadership. And it's nothing more. Covert leadership, which my partner Bob Zecca came up with. Covert leadership is very simply that process where leaders use a compass, while managers use a map. And we go through a three-pronged process which says, to be a great leader, you have to develop you. You have to develop your team, and you have to lead your team to victory. So, one of the tools to help you is reflection. And I hope that today's lesson helps you to grow, to develop, to become a great leader. This is just one. Please watch our videos. We are here. Even if you don't ever talk to me, if you don't sign up, watch the stuff. We got so much out there for you that we want to share, and we want to help you to grow, to be a great leader in your business. CoachManny.com. Thank you for being here. We're trying to be here every Friday at noon Eastern time to give you a lesson. If you're on the Pacific Coast, of course, you get us as a breakfast as a banger to start your day. And if you're on the, if you're in Europe, then we end your day. And if you're on the other side of the world, I spent a year in Japan. If you're on the other side of the world, it's now, we're putting you to sleep, maybe. Hey, it's great to have been here with you today. Remember, CoachManny.com. Remember, reflection. And thank you. We'll talk to you